Good morning, this is Rashad Mitchell coming to you live from my YouTube channel as I continue on my part series. Professional sports teams that didn't win the championship during that season. Today I'm going to be talking about the 2015 New York Mets. New York Mets finished with a 90-72 record. They won the National League East title on September 26th. The first division title since the 2006. They defeated the Los Angeles Dodgers in 5 games, swept the Cubs in the NLCS, and they lost to the Kansas City Royals in 5 games. And it was the Mets' first appearance in the World Series in 15 years, when they lost to the Yankees. So they had a big year, surprisingly, you make a case of that. The starters were, on opening day, was Curtis Granderson, David Wright, Lucas Duda, Michael Cuddyer, Daniel Murphy, Juan Lagares, Travis DeArnold, Wilmer Flores, and Bartolo Colon. Okay. So that was opening day starters. Yoenis Cespedes was on his team, 17 RBI, 17 home runs, 44 RBIs, hit a .287 batting average. Daniel Murphy was 14, hit 14 home runs, 73 RBIs, .281. Wilmer Flores had 16 home runs, 59 RBIs, hit a .263. Curtis Granderson had 26 home runs, 70 RBIs, hit .259. Lucas Duda, 27 home runs, 73 RBIs, .244. Matt Harvey was 13-8. We had Noah Syndergaard, Jacob deGrom. And the Mets had a very good, pitcher staff. Jacob deGrom, Noah Syndergaard, Matt Harvey. Let's look at the World Series to see what went wrong in this World Series between the Mets and the Royals to see. Right, you had Kansas City versus the Mets. The series opening between October 27th and November 1st, where the Royals won in 5 games. And it was the first time that the World Series was extended to November the 1st. Salvador Perez was the MVP of the World Series also. Right, game 1, the Mets played Kansas City in Kansas City. Kansas City won 5-4 in 14 innings. Matt Harvey started for the Mets. Edison Volquez started for the Royals. Now the first pitch thrown by Harvey, Escobar hit an inside the park home run. It was the first inside the park home run in a World Series since New Haas in 1929 in the World Series. And the first hit by a leadoff batter is Patsy Daugherty did it for the Boston Americans in the 1903 World Series. So in the 4th inning, Murphy recorded the Mets' first hit. Later scored their first run on a hit by Travis DeArnold. Curtis Granderson hit a home run in the 5th inning to give the Mets a 2-1 lead. The Mets took a 3-1 lead in the top of the 6th, and Michael Conforto drove in Giannis Cespedes with a sacrifice fly. Mike Moustakas then saved the run with a diving stop and throw out to first to end the top of the sixth. Eric Hosmer reduced the lead to 3-2 with a sacrifice fly and set a new Royals postseason runs batted in record in the process. A single by Moustakas tied the game at 3, but in the top of the 8th, Wilmer Flores reached on an error by Hosmer, allowing Juan Lagares to score the go-ahead run and gave the Mets a 4-3 lead. So in the bottom of the 9th, with the Mets 2 outs away from taking game 1, Alex Gordon tied the game for the Royals with a home run to deep center field. Yours Familia blew his first save in 6 postseason opportunities and his first since July 30th. With the home run, Gordon became the first player since Scott Brosius in the 2001 World Series and just the 5th player in history to tie the World Series game on a home run in the 9th inning. So in the bottom of the 11th, Git Ranson robbed the speedy Jared Dyson of a multi-base hit with a running, leaping catch that prevented what probably would have been a leadoff triple. The Mets went on to get out of the inning in the bottom of the 14th. Escobar reached first on a throwing error by David Wright. Bartolo Colon gave up a base hit to Ben Zobrist, allowing Escobar to reach third. Hosmer hit a sacrifice fly to Granderson in right field to drive in the winning run. This was the first time in World Series history that the same player scored both the first run of the game on the first pitch and the last run of the game on the final pitch. Also, this game won as far as the longest game by innings. It tied the record shared by what took place in 2005 World Series in Game 3, 2000 and Game 2 in 1916 World Series, and the record has since been surpassed by Game 3 of the World Series, which was 18 innings long. So this is Game 2. Kansas City won game number 2, 7-1. Johnny Cueto pitched against Jacob deGrom. Okay. The Mets took a 1-0 lead in the 4th inning, but Kansas City was able to score 4 runs in the 5th inning, where deGrom allowed a leadoff walk to Alex Gordon. Alex Rios single, Escobar RBI single tied the game. Then Ben Zobrist ground out, moved the runners in after Lorenzo Cain lined out to center. Eric Hosmer's 2-run single put the Royals up 3-1. Kendrys Morales single moved Hosmer to third, and Mike Moustakas single made it 4-1. Royals. The Warriors blew the game open in the 8th of John Neese, who allowed a leadoff single to Moustakas. Single to Salvador Perez, RBI double to Gordon. Addison Reed relieved Neese, allowed a sacrifice fly to Paulo Orlando, RBI triple to Escobar to make it 7-1 Kansas City. So Cueto walked Murphy with 2 outs in the 9th for getting substance to fly out, finished the complete game, and Cueto became the first AL pitcher to accomplish this feat in the World Series since Jack Morris did in 1991 World Series in Game 7. And Cueto became the first AL pitcher since Jim Lombard aboard in the 1967 World Series to throw a World Series complete game while allowing 2 hits or fewer. So we got Game 3. Obviously, it's a must-win for the Mets. 9-3 was the final score of that game. David Wright hit a home run. Curtis Granderson hit a home run. Noah Syndergaard pitched. But they was able to get back into the series and win 9-3. Game 4 was a must-win, obviously, for both teams, especially the Mets. Tried to tie the series up at 2-2, but Kansas City won 5-3. And Chris Young started against Steven Matz. Conforto scored the game's first run with a home run in the 3rd inning. Floyd scored later in the inning on a Granderson sacrifice fly. When right fielder Rios did not make an immediate throw home, the Royals cut the deficit 2-1 in the type of the 5th when the Reds double was then remembered in by Gordon. Conforto hit another home run, and Bobby Fitt became the first rookie to hit 2 home runs in the World Series game since Andrew Jones did it in 1996. In the 6th inning, Zobrist hit his 8th double of the postseason, tying a postseason record that was set by Albert Pujols, and David Freese of the 2011 St. Louis Cardinals. Lorenzo Cain drove in Zobrist and to make it a 3-2 game. Then in the 8th inning, the Royals took the lead on an RBI single from Moustakas. And then Perez added an insurance run with another RBI base hit to give Kansas City a 5-3 lead. So Premier was in the second blown save of the series and second of 7 opportunities this postseason. So Wade Davis converted a 2-inning save for the Royals, and now Kansas City Royals was 1 win away from the World Series championship. So Game 5, Kansas City had to do it in extra innings way. They won 7-2 in 12 innings. Let's go out to a great start. They started off 1-0 in the first inning. Then it was up 2-0 in the 6th inning. But Kansas City was able to come back to tie the game at 2-2 and win the extra innings. Granderson hit a home run in the first inning and scored the Mets' second run in the 6th inning. So the top of the 12th as the game went in extra innings. Anderson Reed pitched for the Mets. Pitch running for Perez after a Perez single was Dyson stole a base, scored on a single by pinch hitter Christian Colon. Colon scored on a hit by Escobar. The Royals loaded the bases. McCain drove home 3 more runs with a double off of Bartolo Colon. Davis pitched a shutout inning for the Royals to complete the series and win the championship. Now this forward struck out looking to end the game series baseball season. The Royals winning and ending their 30-year run series title drought. Now Perez, who batted 8 for 22, he had a 364 batting average in the series and caught every inning for the Royals with the exception of the final inning of the series. Won World Series MVP, became the first catcher to win the MVP award since Pat Borders won it in the 1992 World Series. He became the second Venezuelan player to win it, the MVP, since Pablo Sandoval won it in the 2012 World Series. So that concludes a look at the Mets, a team that should have won it in 2015. They had their chances, but they didn't win it. They were 90-72, won the division for the first time since 2006. So that concludes a look at the Mets, part 51, professional sports teams that didn't win a championship during that season. This is part 52 about the 2015 New York Mets. That concludes this video. Please like, subscribe, comment on this channel. Until then, talk to you tomorrow.